know that they like working with their hands and they're not quite sure what they want to do, but the idea of working at a desk doesn't sound good to them.
Or going into debt, probably.
Right. Yeah. And that is the big thing is we provide an apprenticeship program where they don't have to go into debt, where we actually pay them to be an apprentice and for us to teach them everything for all of those hours of education that they receive from us, whether it's in the field or in the classroom with our service manager. They get paid for those hours rather than having to be in a classroom and pay a fee for attending that class.
Megan.
Hi, Andrea.
It might be a good time to have you on again to talk about an HVAC apprenticeship. Interesting to somebody who's maybe thinking about getting into a different industry, different career. Since you do all of our hiring, what is it that you're looking for in an apprentice, and what is that apprenticeship program?
One of the things we're looking for is just kind of personality. We would love to find people who will connect with the homeowners whose houses we go into. Just that ability to talk to people, to connect to people. That's one of the things that we look at. In addition to that, we look at their integrity, their honesty. They're going into people's homes. And so we look for people with those same core values that we have. So people who really are just wanting to take care of people, to help people. I think that's what I hear from some of our great apprentices is that they really like helping people. Someone who also is eager to work with their hands and likes moving around a lot, likes going maybe to different people's houses, doesn't like to necessarily stay at a desk all day, and someone who likes to meet new people.
What type of day would somebody expect after becoming a heating and air conditioning technician?
Part of it depends on whether or not you're doing installation or service work or maintenance work. But if you're talking about a maintenance technician or a service technician, what they would do is they'd, start off at our shop, collect all the materials they would need for the day. We'd have certain calls on their line. Okay, it's time to go to this person's house, and they would show up. And so they would be talking to the homeowner, and that would be really a big part of it is being able to talk to the homeowner and find out how their furnace and how their air conditioner is working, and then go work on the system, whether it's cleaning the system, whether it's just performing a safety inspection. I mean, that is a part of everything we do. We always want to make sure that the homeowner, their system is operating safely. If they're doing maintenance, they would, run through a series of tests and just checking and then cleaning everything to make sure that it's operating as best as possible. So if they're a technician, they would be going into multiple people's houses in a day. And if it's service work where their system isn't working, then it's their opportunity to really figure out what's wrong and problem solve. If people like solving puzzles, if they like having challenges that have a solution, then that's an opportunity to really stretch themselves, to challenge themselves, and also to make someone's day, to fix something that's wrong and to make them happy at the end of it. And then there's also installation, where you're installing a new system, you're tearing out the old one, and that's where you get the opportunity to really impress someone, because our installations are just fantastic in terms of how clean we install things, how clean it looks, but then also the things that we do that will be an improvement, upon the system that they had there before. If you're in installation, you'd be more on a team, you'd be working together and figuring out solutions, because no home is the same. So there's problem solving in that as well.
And we also do duct cleaning, duct sealing, kind of bigger jobs like that.
There are great opportunities in the HVAC industry to get into this field without going into debt.
I think that this time might open up some different ideas for people that maybe they hadn't thought of before. I just wish that more people knew about the opportunities that you don't have to go into debt. You can even earn money while you're learning a skill and a trade that, quite frankly, during, especially this time, I mean, we are an essential business. Learning a trade is not a bad skill to have.
Yeah.
No matter when,
Right. And wherever you go, people need that service.
We're currently looking, right? I mean,
right. So if there are people out there who would like to learn more about it, get their, experience with hands-on learning, then this is a great time.
So the training lasts about a year in the apprenticeship program?
And that's not, and the year, they get into a truck before that year ends. Yeah. The apprenticeship part of it is that experience out in the field on your own. So it's not that they have to even wait that full year to go out and do that.
These are our customers. So we're not going to send anybody into their home that's not fully trained and ready to go. So if you are interested, you can go to our website that's in the description and be in contact with you if you're
that would be great.
Okay, thanks, Megan.
You're welcome.